I've written down my customers, I figured out my interview questions that are going to lead me into a beautiful conversation, and I know that I'm going to, theoretically, change my idea based upon what I hear, but I'm still kind of nervous. Like, how do I actually start?
So one way of just getting over the nerves, giving you a little bit of confidence, is to, on a piece of paper, actually write down what it is that you're going to say to the person to start. Yeah, it sounds a bit salesy and like a little bit scripted, but you're just going to use that the first few times just to get you to pick up that phone, make that phone call, or actually approach that person, you know, at the meetup or in the cafe. I'd keep it to, you know, a sentence that you can remember, just so you don't walk up and start just babbling, and yeah, keeps it to exactly what you need to say, your major information. You know, this is going to take 20 minutes. If you say something along the lines of, I'd love to buy you, you know, a coffee or a cake for your time, just remembering to put that in and also follow through with that afterwards. And just to say something as vague as possible around, you know, oh, I'm just researching like the problems within fitness.
Cool, back to the template. Let's do that now. We'll script out the start of our conversation. Do you have 10 minutes to ask a few questions? I'm researching around problem area, and I'd love to shout you a coffee when we're done. Is it worth having something to finish up each conversation, so I know all I've got to do is start here, get over my nerves, and finish here? How do you cap off a conversation?
Yes, I think if that helps you, again, I agree with you. It's just whatever is going to give you the confidence to just dive into the pool of scary customer research and do it, then do it. To cap off, totally, you can say something like, if you have said, I'll buy you coffee and cake, remember to follow up with that, I'll buy you a coffee and cake now. And yeah, you can always just thank them. You know, somebody's given you their time. If you've really felt like it was appropriate because they were excited by the idea, or they did mention, oh, my friends would love this, you could always end with, you know, if there's anybody else that really is suffering from this as well, I'd love to interview them too, only if that's appropriate for you.
The cool thing about doing customer interviews is that you are finding people that are going to be early adopter customers.
Yes, I mean, that is always the best possible result, where you get to the end of an interview, you haven't even pitched a solution, but they're already saying, take my email address and tell me whenever you come out with whatever it is you're doing. Oh, and also talk to my 5 friends who also have this problem. I find actually from doing a customer interview, sometimes what you get out of it is almost the copy that you're going to put on your website. Sometimes people throw taglines at you that you would not have come up with on your own.
It feels like really disingenuous though. Like it's like you're hiding your idea, you're just exploring their problem, and you're hoping at the end they'll like pitch your idea back to you and connect you with all their friends to become customers, huh?
Yeah, if you frame it like that, it can sound a little bit disingenuous. I think just always keep in mind this particular approach. Look, I just see it actually as being really kind and extremely respectful to your customer, because it's just always checking in with yourself that you do not know their world. So the more that you can understand that through being very careful with their time and just asking them questions and really listening to them, the better the product's going to be, so the more it's actually going to help them.
I almost might consider the first series of interviews I do are going to be terrible and embarrassing, and I'm going to never want to talk to that person again, but I'm prepping up for the ones after that?
Yes, 100%. You're going to be really embarrassing and you're going to feel really scared, but the more you do it, the better you'll get at it. And what matters more is to, once you've done it, reflect upon it. How could you have improved your questions? How could you have improved your opening? That's also the beauty of doing this methodology though, is that naturally you just actually get better with practice at approaching somebody cold and getting into a conversation with them. Honestly, the first step is just to start doing it.